Hey Boston, how's it going, buddy? Did you see my new video I posted like late last night? Or early this morning, I guess, depending on which way you look at it. Yeah, I was doing that a little bit yesterday. It's pretty funny. I think it might have been after you left, but there was a push, a race, whatever you want to call it. And we were getting like slaughtered because, you know, no purples show up because we already own the land or whatever the reason. I'm fine with it. I didn't care. So we're highly outnumbered, so I was just having fun, like taking on like 10 people and living, running away from them with a rapier. Just pissing them off pretty much. Now I made a new friend and he's got like a tanky bro. And he was coming back and forth to help me to make sure I lived. It's pretty funny. Alright, I gotta go for all this stuff eventually. Pretty sure I have like a 700 great sword. Now the Battle Pass great sword. But I need a second one in this case, but eh. I need to go through all my backpack or my warehouse stores. Yeah, TikTok wants to see if we can figure it out. TikTok like reset it itself on me. I don't know why, and now I have to go through everything. As opposed to like so you can do the other way too, I guess. I don't know. See if I can fix it. Oh wow, you guys can see everything. This is awesome. Let's see. There's probably a way to fix this, but I'm gonna have to look into it. I was like, let me go read live real quick and see if I can figure it out. Sorry about this, guys, and other apps I'm trying to figure this out for the struggling brother of all of them. Yeah, text. Yeah, I go back to my old layout. Supposedly, according to good old TikTokers, you're supposed to have it where you can be like, do both. You're gonna have it like up and down or like sideways. But when I do that, it zooms in the up and down. So you're like people that have like up and down to text easier. Like I have a zoomed in screen, but I don't know how to get around it right now. So I went back to the default. Alright, let's see. Me, I'd rather enjoy the whole like layout too than see it zoomed in one. So I agree with you. That's why we fixed it. To be honest with you, last night I clicked something and I was so tired I didn't see why I clicked and I was like, I'm going to bed. And then I'll deal with this in the morning. So that was the morning problem, I guess. Oh, thank you, Boston. Yeah, come to El Dorado. We have like a legit guild. I mean, it's not gonna look very good because it's early in the morning, so there's only 2 of us right now. And we have a Discord that's pretty happening. There's usually someone to talk to. No, you would have to swap color. But the quest is easy. All you have to do is like start the whoop. Sorry, phone alarm. Let me check to see if there's any more alarms. Anyways, all you have to do is like do like the first like 1 or 2 quests of being on Purple Eaters Syndicate. And then I think it just said like in the bottom left corner of your bio that you can leave. But it's more so like it depends on what server you're on too, because like if you're on a different server, then you're gonna have to also transfer. But yeah, he was green and he likes it here better. But no, I'm pretty much making a community guild that's just to be here to talk and help each other out and have a good time. So I mean, if it doesn't do what I've said it's supposed to do, it makes me look bad, right? I think I seen a decent fire stuff. Where was it? I kinda wanna try that, because that's keen. That's crit chance, crit damage, plus Keeney Jagged. I mean, it sounds good. That's old good meta. I don't know about this new meta. I don't think I have anything else. But there's a start my fire staff, or my ant build. At the moment, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We should be led. I see how it is. No ad to me. Boston made a friend. Let's see. 125 pounds of weight. That's not helping either. He's not gonna be on for a bit, but if you want to like be added to the guild, I'm on right now, so it's up to you, really. Yeah, I'm the guilder. He's like my second or third in command. But me and him are probably on the most, besides my younger brother. The only time he's on if he's working, pretty much. So he's on like every night from like 6 to like I think 9 or 9. And then in the weekend he's on a lot. I do a split shift. I'm on in the morning a little bit, then I'm on like night till late night. Yeah, you fit in with our group then. We're pretty much our active time for like the core 5 people right now that we have is like 6 p.m. Mountain, which would be like 5 p.m. if you're in California time, until like 9 California time. You always have people to talk to no matter what. Right now, the only time the guild's really dead is like from like 10 to like 2 a.m. because it's just me and my wife playing. But yeah, he's about to be on a vacation. Who knows? Maybe I'll do shorter shifts during my dash if I'm making good money. If not, you'll still go hang out with me a little bit. Alright, so I need to get rid of some of these or see if any of them sell for the auction house. It sounds like they sell for a lot because of stupid questing. Okay, 50 cents more than I had, right? So if I remember right, those used to be a quest. Maybe down there for a town board, but I could be wrong. Same with these. Oh, these are a quest, but I could be wrong. Either way, I'll help some random newbie that can't use the high potions, I guess. I guess that silly is, so yeah, whatever. Okay, I'm done. No one's buying low level potions. I'll just drop them on the ground. Oh, that's supposed to be dropped on the ground. We don't drop stuff on the ground anymore by default. Fine. Crappy own stones I can get rid of. Then drop on the ground. But I have a feeling it went somewhere else. Oh shit, look. Okay, so they changed that since I used to play. Yeah, if you want to get on within like an hour, I could add you to the guild and or at least add you as a friend if you can't get the guild part done in time. Right now, I'm just kind of like trying to stay more focused on the TikTok. Okay, because I don't really have inventory space, so I'm gonna go through my warehouses. Kind of boring stuff. I feel like this is the best time to do it because at night people want to watch more active content. I think during the day people just want to BS. Because, you know, they at work or whatnot. Or just waking up. Let's see. Ah, their wizard hat. I do have a wizard hat. Sweet. Oh, well, this is like crappy focus gear, right? Yeah, strength. It's a nice one, but it's too low for me to carry. Good dex armor. Good dex boots. Kinda makes me wonder what my dex build is, so I might pull those out. I mean, it's not perfect by any means, but Better than some other stuff I've had. That's a medium, right? Ah, that's a heavy. It's not bad. D-line gives me more health when I'm trying to get healed by randos. Let's see if I can actually find those items. I don't think I have anything else that's interdex. That's perfect, dang. I have some con, but like, you kinda wanna stay away from that, because if you have nothing but con, it's hard to make a good build. These are just purples, aren't that good, so they could be salvaged for the most part. Looks like I need to pay my taxes in Orinda. Nice, yeah, I'm slowly working on an ant. Mainly so I can have fun and not always have to heal. Not saying that healing isn't fun, just being a one class pony's kinda getting repetitive. I want to heal in our groups, but like when we're not on, I'd rather be like an ant boy or something so I get a break. Yeah. Who's it do something? Oh yeah, I was a pro on this here. Yeah, it's heavy, so I'm not gonna use it. Oh, it was like an ant earring that I found. for a con ring, that's not bad for a healer. Could have swore I found an earring and I took it out. Maybe I didn't. Oh, we did fine like M1s. M2s we still beat, but we struggle a little bit. I think that's a lot because we're not using all the buffs we could be using. I highly doubt people are going in there with honing stones on, whatever coating weapon on, if we can stack both again if we can or not. Plus the defensive one. A lot of people aren't doing that. Yeah, there's also just Shine Ward items I heard good things about. There's not here. Okay, there it is. Cool. Alright, so I got like 3 pieces of it. Yeah, I wish there was good legendaries. Like, I mean, where you like nitpick, like this for example. Healers can get away with like a couple medium pieces, but you really don't want to. So one it has medium, so that's yeah. It does have enchant and refresh and lightning. Well, lightning harness doesn't really help me any. So it has 1 dead perk but 2 good perks. So, but the problem I got with that is I think this has. Oh, this only has refreshing, doesn't it? Well, and Shuriken energy, which if I avoid someone, I get more stamina back. So like, it's a toss up. That's crap. That's the axe gun. That's focus. That's whirlwind in his focus. That's crap as well. But yeah, back to this. So again, enchanted was awesome. And I keep refreshing, but you also need some shuriken because that's how I get away from people. Is if I get hit, or if hit is avoided, what does it do? By dodging and a light equipped load gain 16 stamina. So that helps me get an extra dodge to try to stay alive. So it's pretty needed in my opinion. Really, about the only thing I can get better is my boots, even though they're high gear score, and my ring, and the rest. But the server doesn't care to make anything right now, so. But I haven't maxed my crafting levels and make it myself yet. I think a lot of people are like, well, hey, the new server's coming. There's no point in putting money to the game, kind of thing. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. I need to pay my taxes at Morningdale. Now I should gain that nice 3,600 bank space. I can put these away. Thank you for the likes. Oh yeah, this guy used to be boring gameplay. I'm just trying to like warehouse manager it. Oh cool, I also got some woodworker shoes finally. And for anyone liking this content, if you have like gamer friends that might like it, feel free to share them. Send them my way. I'll try to keep it entertained. And like I was saying earlier, we're making a guild. It already has like 17 members. Trying to get more members, but I'm also trying to grow the Discord with like tips that we, all get, like maybe gathering locations we like or builds we like. You know, once people are more comfortable and know that they're building their build correctly. I don't know how, we're not very famous. See, there's that internet problem. So it's only in the morning, that's weird. True. We've been doing a lot of racing, so we probably got our name out there a little bit. No, I'm just gotta work on inventory manager right now. Trying to fill out like one warehouse. Make the others less or more empty. If that makes sense. It made sense before I said it. So what's your name on the server? I'm out seeing you too, who else? Yeah, I think I've seen that name floating around. You do a lot of pushing or racing? Yeah, now I have some inventory space. See if I can buy more of an instant. Not since I switched to yellow. Super boring. Purple's still entertaining, but like we always like dealer racing, but we don't have we can't have like too many chiefs, you know. Everyone thinks they want to lead, and then we have other races where like no one wants to lead. So it's chaotic fun, I guess, would be a good way to put it. Let's see. Need int. Refreshing. And ward. It needs to be in light. And it needs to be in headgear. Or no, I have a headgear. It needs to be chest. Any perks. So, see, this is why I don't like this server. Like, how are you supposed to build a character when no one's building gear? I mean, I guess I could use my red armor again, but this is just an example. Is like, even if you wanted to build a character right now, the 2 perks that you need for like all classes, and the 1 main perk you need for a fire mage, and there's nothing to buy. And I have like 30k, I would buy something. Yeah, maybe it's just chest right? Maybe it's because there's good stuff in chest. Oh wait, there's hardly any for gloves too. Go figure. 610. I mean, that's not high enough gear score to enjoy the game. 687. I could probably make that work, but he has Dex. Dex is horrible. Oh, leg wear. Huh, has strength, why not? Okay, that's pretty damn good. Now is that 9K good? I don't know about that. Alright, let's take out refreshing. I can get refreshing other ways. What do we got there? I do like that. Oh, then it doesn't have refreshing. 5K? I mean, that's doable. Get that and a good pair of boots, and I got something started, I guess. Yeah. Oh, I could search that, can't I? I always forget about that new perk because I'm a return player, and we didn't have that mumble jumble when I was around. But you'd hear that, oh, magnify gear is going bye-bye, right? That must just be found gear because it's like you can't make it as an item. Okay. I'll probably wear a chest piece, so if I can just find some gloves are cheap but decent. Those aren't too bad. One dead set. That one's not actually back. That would still at least help my second weapon. Kind of low level. Yeah, I'm so like new. I mean, and that's cool that they have that gear, but doesn't that kill the point of crafting in this game now? Like, I don't know if I'm all for that stat now. If you can get on everything. I thought it was like a red perk stat, but yeah, no, you're right. I've seen it on like a chest piece. Yeah, I have this one that has it. Was like my backup chest piece if I want to like swap that out. It has a dead stat in it, but the rest of it's pretty good. Alright. We still got time. I'm on for about another 20 minutes. The stream's lying. I was on for like 30 minutes before I went re-live. It was just sadly, TikTok like redid my stuff, so I had to redo it. Add refresh and channel word to your filter and set the I am level 275. You'll find versions. Alright, let's do that. I'm still returning, so I don't really know some of the tricks that you guys might know, so I'll try that out. Let's see. So you want that. Oh, it has any perks. So, random question. Why do I have to deal with, like, don't get me wrong, thank you for showing me this, but shouldn't it automatically have found the 725 gear when I said max regular level and clicked, that button? Like, I don't get why I had to put 725 on, but thank you, now I can actually build a set. At least that gives me a little bit more options. But then, like, then the filter goes to crap, though, because then when you click, because you're filter and gear early. Yeah. Yeah, true. Ah, so it's killing me. The 725 automatically has magnifier, so you don't need it. Okay, I get you. So pretty much, they made the game where all you need is Gorgon set. There's no point to have anything else. I wish it was mine for the taking, Geo. That kind of makes you like sad at this game. Makes like crafting pointless. Unless these are crafted gear items, and that's different. I never really looked into the Gorgon stuff yet. I heard it was from a raid, though, I thought. Excuse me? With Prowlverse? Nice. Okay, cool. So, like, this is a new, like, the new 625 gear we used to craft back in the day. Alright, cool. Thank you. That makes me less mad about it now. Besides not being heavy, I like that. I think I might be able to have one heavy if I go all light. Oh, let's go have a toss up. What was that skill again? Tileverse. Let's see if we can try to get that as a skill too. Alright. Okay, on a helmet. Oh. Yeah. They know that's good, so they want you to pay. Gotcha. So if I can make a heavy boot work, I could save money. I might be able to go cheaper on that though. That's not really needed perk. I need like what was that flaming ball one? Yeah, that one. So I guess my pickiness is my destroyer. And technically, I only need 4 pieces of refreshing. Well, let's see. I can get away with 1 not being refreshing. Yeah, that makes sense. So what you're saying nicely is I should probably like not do full refreshing. What's your character name? I'll add you. Is it just Willow? Like that's not bad for 3K. But it's medium, but it's still not bad. No, I'm not on that server. No, I can't even play like East Coast. I can't imagine how bad my ping would be over there. Hey, you figured it. Good job. Look at that. Thank you for the request. See, you got it. Look at this lovely friend list. Supposedly you sent me a friend request with being offline because this game is just so flawless. Oh, yeah, the very bottom for some odd reason. But yeah, if you ever want to swap color, let us know. We'll be more than happy to let you in. Like I said, we're pretty active. I mean, we'll at least be people you can talk to. Not saying we're gonna be the most productive, but you won't be alone. Yeah, feel free. If you want, you know, you seem like a pretty good person. I'd probably even promote you and let you try to get more people if you want. The only thing I ask if you are like a officer is don't be like, oh, he's not in a guild, and then just invite random people because I kind of want to say, hey, this is our guild, and you know, tell them that hey, we're just a laid back guild that likes to have fun, and then see how they reply. Because that kind of filters out some randos that might be like toxic or sweaty. I mean, you can be sweaty if you want. You just have to realize that you're with a lot of casual players, so don't get mad if, you know, we died 25 times in an M2 dungeon scratching our heads. Well, if your true friends want to join, that's, you know, that's 3 plus our 5 active. That's 8 people now. That's like, you know, we're getting a raid going, you know what I mean? I used to like the Marauders, and then they backstabbed me, and I haven't liked them ever since. What's sad, because I like the color green the best. God, the people that backstabbed me way back when are probably all gone because they went to East Coast, but still. But I don't know if I want to be saying my name in infraction chat in green. They might remember me, the ones that did stay. We had a pretty loss of heart. I killed a lot of them after I left. Back when I used to have gear, and you know, gear was 625 and a little bit easier to make. But no, I think I'll buy a set. I gotta figure out how I can put this on without. What is it saying? Could that be added to Gears 3? Why not? Do I have to take it off first? Da 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 da. There you go, I like that better than that much scrolling down now to find stuff. I'm still lost trying to find that chest piece. Oh, because it's over here now. Because it stays over here. Can that not be added in multiple sets? Can I add Gears 3 only? Wait, what? Oh, I'm dumb. As my wife says, thank God I'm pretty. Well, I guess that's when that one comes in then. Now what do I do? Oh, you always swapped? Oh, 1 second then. Like I said, the guild might be a little dead during the day though, so you gotta realize that. Sadly, a lot of us work. I mean, we don't want to, trust me. Okay, for some reason it shows you're still green, so you might want to like relog if that's okay. Oh, I'm fine. You're a night owl. Yeah, try relogging in. Maybe like rerun the game, like completely close it and re-enter it. And then make sure, of course, I mean, I'm sure you already did this because you said you swapped color, but make sure you're not in a guild. Sometimes it does let you keep the guild even though you swapped color. I mean, Amazon makes a great game. It is 100% bug free. Like last night, or maybe it was like 2 nights ago, me and Cameron somehow swapped names on our screens. I was supposedly Grimdeath, he was supposedly Avanash. It got funny. But yeah, flawless game. Well, eventually I need to do something with these tokens. I have like 503 of them. Maybe I should go over there real quick. Hey, Cole. Boston comes and goes because he's at work. So anyone that wanted to talk to Boston, he kind of just randomly joins when like his work is slow. Because he runs like a spot where like, you know, he's kind of standing around for a bit waiting for people to show up. So he might be back, but sadly he might be back by the time I close the screen. If he's back by the time I close down for the day until night, I don't know. Because I'm doing about 20 more minutes, and then I'm gonna do my DoorDash so I can make some, you know, some money. And then come back around probably like 6:37. And that's usually when like everyone logs in our guild. At least, you know, the more active people. We have some morning people every now and then. Like I think I seen 2 people on earlier. Yeah, it's still T right now. He must be in a dungeon. And I'm trying to advertise it throughout the day, so like maybe I get more like daytime people too. If you're already purple, it shouldn't matter. I just killed myself. So this is what you run with our guild. Well, a second. This might be dicey. I can't even jump. Can I gather the tree? Ah ha ha! Hey, let me see. Let me kill these alligators real quick, or try to. Now look. Gotta love being a healer. So fun to defend yourself. Okay. This is why I don't tab and run. Or type and run. Alright, let me look. Look at that, you're purple now. I love how like the chat's like completely dead, and I do like a little guild advertisement. I know it's not like people like I'm gonna chat a lot and blow it up and make it no longer noticeable. Hey, welcome. But like I said, till night you might not see it very active. And right now it's just me and Chaos, and Chaos is too busy leveling to notice that I'm talking to him, which is fine. But yeah, if your other friends want to do the same and switch and try this out, or you want to try us out first before you ask them to come over, they're welcome to. I don't really care what fraction you were. I don't think you're going to be a spy, and if you are, oh well, at least you're fun. A lot of guilds won't let people change over because they're worried about spies. Yeah. The way I look at it, I'm not gonna own any land anytime soon, so I don't really care. And until we get like 40 active members that actually want to do a war, I mean, that's pretty much what you need. Alright. As long as he's okay with being like with people that aren't as good. Like we have a lot of first timers. Like we did a M1 the other day and we got stomped for a little bit. But we all laughed about it because we're here to have fun. We didn't get mad. Be like, why can't we beat this boss? In Genesis, we had to do the 3 outside, 2 inside method because we just didn't have the DPS. With the, you know, freshly max level got person, my wife. Her gear score wasn't very good, so we laughed about it. We figured it out. We got the dungeon done. That's just an example of what he might have to deal with, or she. I think you said he, though. Yeah, you said he. Yeah, as long as he's okay with knowing that we're not going to be perfect, and we're just here to have a fun time, he's more than welcome to join us. But yeah. Alright, cool. If he's the same way, then we're fine. What I'm trying to say nicely is nothing against him. I just don't want like the hardcore sweaties. They're going to be like, wow. I'll be like, why aren't you doing the max damage? Why isn't your build int and this and this and this? And why are you doing that? They're interesting. But yeah, like I was saying, we did one with my wife, and she wasn't fully geared. And she's she's not a hardcore player, so she gets hit by stuff, but it's fun because we can still get her through it. And we have a good time doing it. No, we're probably not gonna get like no gold by any means. Don't get us wrong. I think she could do gold M1s though once she learns the mechanics better. But no, we had fun. We got through it. I made a little TikTok video. You can see her getting hit by a rock. That's another thing. Your highlights might become on my TikTok, so you might see some good highlights, some bad highlights. You never know. Oh, and I do stream a lot, so you might be on a streamer screen of a whopping 10 people at a time. The more zoomed out like I am, I like it, right? So are you console or are you like PC? I'm not sure about console. I might have to look into it. But like for computer, you can kind of see if you can copy me. It's settings, and then you go to game settings, and then you go to, where was it? Camera. You can do this, would be one way for you maybe. No, not that. 1 second. There should be ones like field of view. That does help if I can find it. Where was it at? Actually, that might have been video now that I'm thinking about it. Field of view. So this would be one way to zoom out for console players. You can just move this. And it does kind of, like here, I'll do that a little bit. You can kind of see now. I'll escape out. See how I'm zoomed out a little bit more now? But for computer players, all we have to do is just go up and down on a mouse scroll. That's why Boston cheated and bought a mouse and keyboard for his PlayStation. He just won't tell you that. Because yeah, I can zoom out to this, and this is what I usually keep it on. So you go to settings. And then for me, I don't know, it might be different for you guys. Settings again, of course. And then video. And then on video, it's field of view. And like I said, I usually keep mine like at 60, 65. I'll do probably 62 today. You just escape out, and then that does zoom out your screen a little bit more. Like if I had this 100, I could be like, not a dot, but really small. I like this because I can see it behind me still. And a little bit more to the sides. Pre-warning, if you have a bad computer, I mean, Grad, you said you were a console. I can't guarantee how that runs like that. But if you have a bad computer, you don't want to do too much field of zoom, or whatever you want to call this, field of view. Because it's loading more stuff is a little bit more demanding on your computer. Like if I did 100, for example. Once I can turn this, I'll remember hopefully to turn this off later. Or 70, I guess, is the max. See how much more like it's kind of loading to like keep me where I want to be at. That's why I try to keep like 60. I can still see behind me. I'm not really like making my computer load a lot of like stuff I don't really need to see in my opinion. But I think by default it's only like 50 or something. It's got really low by default. Was that PvP? That is a nice guy. He could have easily killed me. But yeah, consoles is probably different. I'm sure they could probably handle it. But if for some reason like your whatever console you're on starts acting up, then you might want to turn that back to where it was at. The only problem I got with this game, I think it's like an AMD thing, but I don't know if you can see it. But I have like a little bit like of a flickering problem with like when it goes dark time. It's like if you look at my grass and trees, you can kind of see it like flicker in and out. I don't know how to fix that. I just kind of get used to it. But it's only like when I'm standing still and moving my camera. Like if I'm moving, it goes away. But if I'm standing still and looking, it flickers. I don't know, it's weird. So I try not to stand still and move a lot, if that makes sense. Or stand still and move the camera, I mean, sorry. I don't have like a built-in motion blur on my graphics. I mean, I would turn all my graphic card advanced stuff off, thinking that was maybe program related, but it's not. Might be an AMD thing, I'm not sure. DirectX 11? Might be worth a try, actually. Do you run the game in DirectX 11 in general? Alright, well, one second. I'm gonna do that. So you guys might have like a black screen for a second. I'm not gonna cancel the stream right yet, because I still got like 13 more minutes. I don't want to jip you guys of your time. But let me try that real quick. So I have to go to Steam settings for that, right? And right click on Steam. Let's see. If not, I'll try to search how to zoom out on a controller for you, Rillo. I'm sure there's like a command for it for controllers. I just have to look it up for you. Let's see. Let me look that up. Probably for general to answer that. I think that's on Steam, yeah. Alright, zoom out. Hold down the L1 or LB and then D-pad up or down. No, you're not pissed. I'm a help guild. I love that I'm getting questions I can help out with. Like if I don't like that, then it kind of kills the point of a help guild. Would I open a reward boxes? What's how fast if I want to render? Okay. Well, I think if I right click it on Steam, I can change it because I told it stop asking me. So let me do that real quick. No, I can try that and see. I think like if I go properties and then maybe it's no updates, it's not installed. Betas. Sadly, now when I double click it, it just automatically runs, if that makes sense. There we go. If I click it, it tells me like what do I want to play it as. DirectX 11. Alright, let's try it. If it doesn't work, oh well, it's worth a try. But I don't know if it's New World or not related because there's been some games where it does it. Like, I don't know, was this like an AMD thing or what? But not many. Most of my games run fine. Like Fortnite didn't do it, for example. I know it's not the best game to compare it to, but yeah. But yeah, it should be hold on LB or whatever button is on PlayStation, so I think it would be L1. Up and down on your D-pad, supposedly. We'll change that for you. Let's see. If not, I'll keep on looking at like motion blur or something. No, my luck, I'd probably make it all worse. Instead of me being able to run around and not see it, I'd probably like 24/7 see it. That'd be my luck. So, Janelle, what server do you play on then? Yeah, it's still there, sadly. It's almost like it's like an extra sharpen problem, but I don't have sharpener on, if that makes sense. As I said, I think DirectX 11 made it worse. Those games in the distance look way more sharp and overset. Maybe not. Maybe it was just my eye. But yeah, I don't know. That's weird. Oh, nice. What color are you? Do I have like a sharpener on, maybe? Contrast. Not really a sharpen bar. I will say it was like Direct 11 might have took out some of my settings. Oh, what's the best fraction? I don't know if that's purple. I'd say we're the most fun. But I'm not gonna say we're the best by any means. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the other one because I think it's going a little bit worse than Direct 11, sadly. I think it's just an AMD thing. I just have to get no screen. Oh, I don't know about that. You see how much land they own? No, it's good. Right click, back to properties, launch in New World. It was worth a try. I know I've looked up that problem like on Google, and everyone says that like I'm supposed to update my drivers and then reinstall my drivers, and I've already done it like twice. And then my AMD has like nothing running besides stock, so I know it's not like an AMD enchantment thing. Yeah, I have all my like AMD stuff turned off, so it can't really be an AMD thing. So I don't know. I guess yeah, it's about the same either way. Now that I'm looking at it. But yeah, so that night, it was like a highlight thing or what? It can't be my screen because I think you guys can see it too if you really nitpick. You see those trees like go lighter, darker, lighter, darker. The grass go lighter, darker, lighter, darker. Weird. Um, kind of just killing time because I only got like 5 minutes left. Gathering a little bit. Because I gotta eat real quick before I start doing my door dashing routes. Because DoorDash doesn't really let you take a break. I mean, you can, but you're losing money if you do, of course. Uh, messing around in Monarch's Bluff. Throws a bomb at it. Why do you want to meet up and trade or something? Kind of looking at this graphic problem that I'm having, but I don't think I'm ever gonna fix it, so I just give up on it. Just learn to deal with it. Oh, what questions do you have? Like, why did I join this? No, you can tell me out loud what your build is. Well, if you join Discord, you can you can share your screen. Whichever one's easier. Ah, I wish I could craft you some, but no, I don't really at the moment. I think I can even paste you the Discord link on. No, wait, you probably can't copy paste it on TikTok. But I have it in the guild chat, the closest I can do it, because for some reason Amazon's like we can't post URLs. Was it stupid because everyone uses a Discord and it makes it a pain to try to post the join thing? I think it's still in the guild company page. Yeah, discord.gg and then /QAFDNKVRBA. If we ever grow big enough, then I might pay for like the extra setting to have like control delete as our invite, but we'll see where the guild goes. For now, it's random letters and names. But if you only have like one monitor or one TV screen, if you want, I can tell it out loud for you. Right now, you're probably gonna be using multi-tab on your console anyways or on Discord. But if you want like a casual int build, you want enough int gear that you can run 350 int no matter what. And then usually after that, I usually just put in more con because, I mean, you do notice a little bit more damage. Unless they fixed it, you don't notice a lot more damage. You can send a link to Mister, can you? I mean, I probably could. Like a message to you for like DM you, or like you mean through TikTok. One second. I'll run the Discord real quick. I wasn't running because I was only gonna be on for 2 hours, and I didn't want people to be like, "Oh, hey, you're on." I'm like, "Hey, I'm off." I could do both for you. One second. So I got the invite, so I can copy paste it. Let's see. Maybe wanted copy. course I can't copy paste it. I don't know why. I guess I know why, because when I had the copy paste thing, it was causing problems. Alright, cool. And if you're doing like a fire ant build, you want pillar, whatever the perk skill for pillar is. I'd have to look it up because I'm tired and it's been a little bit since I've been a fire mage. You want that. If you're running ice, you also want the perk for like the storm and the little pillar guy that helps you. I recommend the pillar guy that helps you because in PvP, people get mad and they try to attack it, and in PvE, the monsters attack it, so it's kind of like having a helpful hand in PvE and PvP. And if you're decent at skill shots, I recommend the snow and the spike skill. But I don't know how easy they are to pull off on the controller. Not trying to be like a controller versus mouse and keyboard player. Just I know they aim differently. I mean, Void Gauntlet is not bad. The only thing I don't like about the Void Gauntlet is that most builds want you to go stabby up close. And if you're doing Fire Mage correctly, in my opinion, you should be light armor, at most medium armor. Unless you have like that staff that lets you be like strength. Then I guess you go like tanky strength bro, and use your fire staff that way. I don't know how that build works. I haven't really tried it. But usually you want light armor, the 2 medium pieces or whatever that still keeps in the light armor range. And then you want refreshing, enchanted ward, and then you want your 2 all the skills that you're using to have like their skill like benefits, like the pillar has a benefit skill that's pretty much about it. You can run medium as a mage with as of conductors. Okay, see, he knows more than I do. Or do that trick, I guess. Was that another armor that does like featherweight? Or is this Azoth conductors like a whole new thing? That mage is a distant fire, yeah. My build is mostly that for that dodge and reef. Yeah. So yeah, I would say your second one would be Bera's Ice. This character doesn't have max skills, but I can kind of show you if I have an ice glove and a whatnot. Ice glove. So with ice, at least I think I have the skills. I can at least show you it. So now the trick of ice that I like is that you can, like, if a guy's charging you, you can throw it kind of far away and kind of slow them, and then hit with the fireball stuff or fire all that. And then if they get close, you can still do this. And if you hit that, it does lots of damage. And this little guy annoys the hell out of everyone. And he attacks, you know, targets pretty smartly for the most part. And you can even have it like if you roll, he attacks. I like the Ice Gauntlet better. I thought the Void Gauntlet is good if you like melee combat and you can do the scream, stab, 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 stab till they die. With that ball skill that gets you life. But like here, like for PvE, I think this is more laid back because you know you can go like I don't really have a high level thing to test it on, do I? I'm in Cutlass. One second. So I'll do this with a focus build because I don't do damage, so you can see what I'm talking about. I'll just put this fire staff on for the hell of it. Alright. I'll kind of show you what I mean by showing me killing like a monster with like no ants. So it's like take me a while, so you kind of see the rotation. And then I'll probably end the stream after that so I can eat and get going. Let's see. Where's a mob? Really? Not one mob anywhere? I guess I went the wrong way. You're in Cutlass? Alright. Go to... Here, I'll invite you real quick. You gotta remember though, I don't have any ants, so it's not gonna look powerful, but you can at least see the mechanics. There's a 63 I can try it on. I can probably reset them anyways. I'm on the road, you can't catch me. I sent you a party invite, I believe. If you want, you can watch my laundry. I mean, it might be more to watch. But just let me know when you're ready with either A, joining the group and watching me with your screen, or watching it on TikTok screen. Oh, was it? Well, it had to be that sensor. Okay, I'll unflag. Sorry, I always run PvP because I like the extra gathering and stuff. But my wife hates PvP because she gets jumped, so it goes both ways. All right. All right, so I don't have any ants, so this is gonna take me a while to kill, but you can at least see what I'm talking about. All right, that Kruger there. Bam! I hit him with this. Now he's slowed. He can't really do anything for a bit. Bam! I hit that. Now does it get pissed at that pylon? Or not? Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. And then now you cast the fire skills. But if I was to do that long way, more further away, see if I can show you that too. Well, as you can see, I didn't get hit. Like, you don't have to worry about getting hit. Can't refight? I mean, I'm all focused, so I don't know how much I might hurt yet, but yeah, we can fight. I'd have to really like respec and actually get an int set to show you the real McCrory. But that's with me being all focus. I'd hit a lot harder if I was in. I mean, I could respec int real quick. And that might give you a little bit closer. I don't have int gear, so I mean, let's see, tributes, respec. But at least then I'll be able to hit. Oh, it's not gonna have the con. So yeah, this would be interesting. Yeah, I can't even get good stats with this gear. Oh well, it's better than what I had. No, your damage feels right. Oh yeah, true. No, that's still event. I just run a full focus set, so like I'm not gonna have full int. I still need to make my fire mage set. Alright, here, let's try it one more time. That might do more damage. I was lagging kind of there too, though. That was fun. Yeah, I'm about to get my internet fixed. But as you can see, like, it's a little bit easier because this guy is going to do a lot of damage. So they had to kill him. But then you can unload on them with fire as they're killing him. Like, if it's a melee boy, he's have to stand there and hit it a couple times. Then you hit him with that. The only thing I'd probably change is I don't know if I like the AoE fire skill. Like, it's good for, like, player versus environment. I'm not sure about PvP. So I'd probably mix that and put your fire step that you have, because that one is good for, like, PvP, like, getting in and out. Because you could also slow them down, fire step away, and now you're casting a meteor ball and a pillar from far away. But, like, if you're doing, like, player versus environment, like, dungeons, this is a pretty good skill to have. But yeah, Pillar of Fire is like OP damage. And Fireball. But no, I think your build's pretty good. I mean, like I said, you might need like, I'd have to like dissect all your items and then kind of tell you what I think is best. But sadly, I gotta get going because I only got 10 minutes to eat now before I go on the road to do DoorDash. I do too. But no, like, if you get on tonight, I'm sure all of us will be on and we'll talk to you. I'll break it to the state town so I can cook real quick. But you all take care. Thank you for joining my shorter stream. I'll be back online at probably 7 p.m. at the latest, hopefully. So yeah, feel free to give me a follow. Thank you for that follow. And for the people who already did it, thank you for showing up. General Guy, thank you for your extra info that I did not know about. Thank you, Boston, as always. You all have an awesome day. Sadly, I gotta wrap it up. I don't want to, but I need to make that money because sadly, streaming is not doing it quite yet. So y'all take care.